Hey guys, your hardware captain coming back for our first video of the new year, 2026. It's going to be an exciting year. We got a lot of good thoughts of what's coming up and a lot of new content coming out. This is one of the Gozney Arc pizza ovens. In fact, this is the Arc XL, the larger one. You can cook up to a 16-inch pizza and get up to 950 degrees. We also got the Arc Plus Booster that we're going to build so we can put it on a countertop, tabletop, raise it up a little bit and get it more of an easy eye level to cook on. Which one do you want to build first? Want to build a stand? Yeah, me too. So we're going to do an unboxing to build, and later in the video, we'll do the first burn-in. Let's get started. Alright, let's get it open. See what's inside. Alright, look at this nice packaging. Everything nice compact. And of course, what I like to see, instructions right on top. Alright, looks like this is a bottom shelf. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Right over here, it looks like there's the hardware box, makes that nice and easy to find, and the two leg pieces that we can go ahead and pull out of here. And finally, what looks like to be the top plate where the pizza oven actually sits. Solid. One thing I always love seeing companies do is provide you the tools that you need to get it built, just in case you don't have them handy, or you can use your own if you have something to make it go faster. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, looks like the first step is we need to take one of the side panels and the bottom shelf. So let's get that going with a few of these screws. Okay, you need 3 of the flat head screws, 3 washers, 3 nuts. Let's go ahead and put this baby together. Okay, here's a pro tip. You want to make sure that the Gozney name on the side plate and the Gozney sticker is lined up, because this is going to end up being the back, so the lip coming up has to line up on the side with the labels. Okay, you got these 3 studs that stick out here with the 3 openings that go here. So the 3 studs are actually going to go in the center channel, and then the screws are going to go into here from the middle here. Just finger tight right now, so make sure you get everything to line up before tightening it down. Then we do a washer and nut on each one of these studs that come through. And tighten up the 3 side bolts. Once you get all these guys lined up, move on to the other side. Alright, flip it over, do the same thing on this side. Make sure that you're lining up all 3 spots with all 3 holes on this side so it clips in at the same time. Once you get all 3 in, and all 3 on the side in, hand tighten, go ahead and crank them all down so they're nice and tight. Alright, it's time for the top shelf. You gotta note the alignment on this one. There's a small hub and a long hub in the back. The long hub is gonna line up with the Gozney label, short hub in front, and then all 6 holes should line up. If you have one hole that's really tight, you can loosen up one of these sides and kind of adjust it a little bit. Okay, very important point. The small bubble here goes with the downward facing shelf. That's going to be your front. I kind of like to do the X pattern if possible. Just pinch them in if you have to get them lined up. Okay, the last part is putting the retaining bolt through the bottom of the stand coming up and putting this plastic spacer on top. The main thing is that there's a flat side and a raised side. You want the raised side facing up and the flat side against the actual metal plate. Alright, now this guy is ready for the arc to sit right on top. Alright, next for the arc itself. Let's go. Alright, instructions right on top. It's a nice quick start guide that we're actually going to go through. Nice to meet you, the Gozney Arc and Arc XL menu book. And a little spacer. Underneath the top cover, we have the arc itself. Real nice. Nice dome. We're gonna get it out of the box nice and carefully. Be very careful taking this guy out. It is quite heavy, it's about 60 pounds. It's a two-person job. You can have one on either side, or you can have a helper that'll pull the box out of the way for you. All right, we just put it up on the box so you could see it a little bit easier. Pull out the boxes that it comes with here. Got a little Cook Different box that comes with a grate, the propane connection, full of fittings with the battery. All right, let me get this out of the way. And this spacer box on the inside just to keep the stone protected. All right, there's 2 silicone guides in here that we're gonna take out. Take that one out on that side and get rid of those. All right, let's go in for the close-up. There's another silicone support on that side that we can pull out. You have the stone surface here where the pizza goes on that gets hot. You have your burner system over there where the flames come up and over the arc, where it gets its name from. The nice top and a nice design. I can't wait to use this guy. You also have your ignition system on this side here. And you have your temperature display down here, and it even gives you a battery with it. We have to put the piece on top. All right, you can see the grate for the top. It's got a wide opening on the top with 2 narrower openings on the bottom, and you can see where they line up here. All right, so they give you a tool to be able to adjust the stone if it moves around in transit. Slides in the back, and you pull the stone forward, or adjust it so that you have a nice even gap all the way around. Don't forget to peel off the sticker on the front. And this guy is held on by magnetics, so just go ahead and slide it out so you can get the battery in. Here's where the battery goes in that comes with the unit. Pull off that piece. AAA battery, negative goes in the back, slides right in, and put your cover right back on. And as far as this guy goes, you can see the piece of plastic right here we're going to remove. It takes 2 AA batteries, which I believe it comes with from the factory. Now to reconnect the wire, you'll see there's a opening right here that lines up with an opening in the face. Just line them up and connect them and push it back in for the magnets. Nice. Now it looks like by default it's in Celsius. I'm going to go ahead and move that over to Fahrenheit so that we can get ready to do our first burn on this baby. Lastly, you're going to go ahead and put on the protector that protects where the flames come out and the thermocouple. There we go. It even comes with a fun extendable match holder. That's kind of cool. When you're ready to get to use your new Gozney pizza oven, it comes with a quick disconnect regulator. So all you do, pull back, slide on, push in until it clips. We are ready to get the first burn. So we're going to get this up to high heat for about 30 minutes, cook it in so we can throw some pizzas on there. All right, we got the Arc XL on the stand. I wanted to show you the best I could on how to tighten up the center retainer. So you're kind of going to line up each one of the feet into the grooves, and then that center retainer in the middle should line up. You can kind of move it back and forth, and then you kind of reach underneath and tighten it up until it's nice and tight and secure. Until you really lock it in there. And then she's not going anywhere. We're going to do the first heat up right now.
Check it out! New pizza oven! Pretty sweet, eh? I just got it from Hammer Barn.
Ooh.
We're going to Hammer Barn.
Yeah, Hammer Barn!
Here we are outside on a cold winter eve, getting ready to cook our first pizza. All right, here we go. Let's do the initial burn. Got our propane hooked up. Oh, nice. There she is. All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna put this guy on low for about 30 minutes so we can slowly bring that stone up to temperature. Since it's so cold out, we do not want to crack it. So I'm going to come back in about every 15 minutes to check on it, make sure it's slowly warming up, and then we'll crank up the heat for another half hour after that and make sure we can get it ready for some pizzas. Okay, after 30 minutes on a medium low, we're about 433 degrees Fahrenheit. She is ready to get cranked up. You can see our stone perfectly in good shape. No damage, no cracks. You can see that baby cooking. Feels real nice. Quite romantic under the full moon. So let's go ahead and crank this guy up. Oh yeah. Look at that flame. That is sweet. Let's take one of these guys and point it right in the middle of the stone. Yeah, 447, 452. Right on target. So that guy warmed up real nice and even. Let's get those pizzas ready.
So that's one supreme pizza with extra pineapple.
Yep, but no mushrooms. You hear me?
Got it.
You put mushrooms on it. I'm gonna...
Okay, bye. Oop, let's put mushrooms on it.
It's pizza night. Eye contact with your son. He's gonna take a stringy bite. The obesity epidemic was starting to take hold. So stuff your face with pizza before it gets too cold. Before it gets too cold.
Pizza!